Hello friends, it's Miss Morgan. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys had fun playing. Right now we're going to do a little bit of a themed activity circle. I thought we could start out by singing Old Macdonald. Are you guys ready? Old Macdonald had a farm, and on that farm he had a dog. With a bow wow here and a bow wow there, here a bow, there a bow, everywhere a bow bow. Old Macdonald had a farm. Good job, guys. All right, let's do another one. Old Macdonald had a farm, and on that farm he had a pig. With a here and a there, here a there, everywhere. Old Macdonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. What's another animal that we should do? A cow? Okay, ready? Old Macdonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cow. E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old Macdonald had a cow. E-I-E-I-O. Good job, guys. That's fun. You can sing that at home too and add animals. Maybe add people. That would be fun, huh? So I thought it would be really cool if we could read a book about birds' nests and how robins hatch, where they come from. And then I'm going to show you a real bird's nest that we have had in our classroom for a few years now. One of our old students brought it in, their parents brought it in because the birds had all abandoned the nest and it had flown blew out of the tree from the wind, and there were no more babies or any evidence that anyone was living there in the nest anymore. So this parent was able to safely keep the nest and bring it in for us to keep. Okay, so first let's read this little book. It's called From Egg to Robin. There you go. From Egg to Robin by Susan Canizares and Betsey, Chessen. This is a robin. Este es un petirrijo. The robin builds a nest. El petirrijo construye un nido. What does he have in his beak to make the nest? Yeah. Oh, look right here. Wow, look at that nest. He's using grass and hay and branches even. The robin lays eggs. El petirrijo pone huevos. He's laying his eggs. Wow, what color are robin eggs? They're blue. They're beautiful. Do you see the nest? They use so much straw, and it looks like some old grass and wheat. Wow. That's what he was carrying in his nest, was that straw for his nest. I mean, carrying in his beak, in his mouth, he was carrying straw for his nest. Then the eggs hatch. Luego los polluelos rompen el cascarón. Do you see the babies? They don't have hair yet. The egg's still on his head. Aw, and look, they're growing some feathers, not hair, feathers. And look at his mouth is opening, he's saying, Mama, feed me, I'm hungry. They have very, very few feathers on them. A little bit of fur. The robin feeds her babies. What's she feeding her babies, you guys? A worm, yeah. And she feeds the babies by putting it in her mouth, chewing it up, and then feeding it to them. The babies get bigger. Do you see how big they are now? And do they have feathers now? Yeah, they have feathers now. And now they are grown-up robins. Ahora son perrijos adultos. I have some robins outside of my house, outside of my bedroom. Okay. That was a fun book, huh? I'm going to take you guys over here to show you this nest that we've had in our class for a few years now. This is the first time you guys are seeing it. Whoa! First, let's see the hole. So this is where they lay eggs and where they hang out and grow. It's kind of like a bowl, right? Or like a hot tub. They can sit inside of it and lay their eggs. Now let's look around and notice what this bird used. Do you guys know what this is? Some kind of dog hair. They must have found some dog fur or something flying around and grabbed it. And this is a big stick. Do you notice how that stick goes through the middle of it? It goes through the bottom. So I think they might have started with that stick to keep it hard on the bottom, and then they pack everything around it. Alright. Wow. And it looks like they used some... Oh, I wonder what kind of branch that is. It's furry. It looks like lavender. And tons of sticks. Oh, yep, in the grass. And you want to know how they, what this is? How they keep it all conformed together, all smushed together? Like that? It's mud. They use little bits of mud and dirt to make it stay together. Okay? Let's see if I turn it upside down. Whoa! So this was in a tree. The one that was in front of our classroom, you guys remember that one? They had built their nest around the light that was out there. Some birds build their nest around items or around things, but this one built one on top of it. They built it on top of a tree. Look at that. So cool, huh, guys? Okay, so I have a challenge for you. My challenge for you is to make your own bird's nest at home. What are some things you could use? Would you like to see what I did? I found this old container that I had. And these are the things that after looking at the bird's nest, I collected some things in my house. You can maybe collect some things in your house or ask if you can go on a walk to collect some things. But I noticed that this bird nest had a lot of branches, or not branches, twigs. So I'm using straws as twigs. And they had some, I noticed they also had a little bit of string and fur, right? So look, I found some string and I put it all on the bottom so that a bird could come and lay in here. And look, I'm pretending this feather is my birdie. So there's my birdie. Maybe you can make some eggs too. Maybe you can make some pretend eggs. Maybe out of Play-Doh or out of rocks. You could use rocks as your bird nest, eggs. I want to see what you guys can come up with, okay? Maybe collect some things around the house. Ask your mom or dad if you're able to use some things around the house and if they can help you collect them. Or when you're outside on a walk or playing in your backyard, maybe you can make a nest outside. When I was young and I was in elementary school, what we used to do is go play on the field, and we used to collect rocks and make nests on the field and then sit on them and pretend that we were keeping our eggs nice and safe. And that was one of my best memories of being in elementary school. So, go ahead and after you end the video, go make a bird's nest. Don't forget to take a picture and send it to me, okay guys? Have so much fun. Mwah. Bye.